Welcome back, everyone, for my continuation of my Let's Play of Digital Devil Saga. So I've been on vacation to the NYC and I had some, I enjoyed myself. I visited a lot of places, some which I've seen before, some which I haven't seen, and yeah, it was a good time. While I didn't quite intend it to be so, I didn't really have any good internet access, so I couldn't really do much. But I did bring my Nintendo DS with me, so... Whoa, that was close. So I was actually able to play some games to... well, quite a bit. Some games which I definitely won't LP. Anyway, yeah, I think everyone can relate to the feeling that once you go away for a while and come back to something, it definitely feels like you've forgotten stuff, and you in general feel pretty lost. And let's just say that that's how I'm feeling right now. If I remember correctly, I think I was running around this place, like, trying to find my way forward. Because I'm not quite sure what. I need to find something to get past that statue, those two statues, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to look for. It is a bit tricky, but yeah, it's kind of inevitable if you do a blind LP that you're going to get lost at times. And what can you do in between when you're looking? Well, you can go off on a tangent and spout out some random nonsense. Or you could try to, I do think about things a lot, and I kind of can get stuck on small details about games, and they kind of stick. I'll try to avoid talking about them as much as possible, but you never know. I might get lost again. And I do get the impression that this place is actually pretty big. I'm not even sure of how far I've gotten. Regardless, oh yeah, I did equip that skill so I would recover some MP whenever I devoured something. Anyway, when I had my time off, I did have some time to think, and I'm not sure if I should do a RPG for my next LP. The reason for that is that, well, sometimes there are moments when there might be some long and maybe boring moments, and and from experience, if something tends to drag on, it's actually kind of hard to commentate. If you read my profile, you might have noticed that I play EVE Online, and I think it's twice a year or something like that. They do have this thing called Alliance Tournament, which is basically huge alliances in game assembled to fight it out in an area against each other, and there are live commentators from there which comment on the matches, and yeah, I watch matches which are kind of long. Combat in that game it's rather unusual for it to drag on for more than, well, unless there are large fleet battles, it's pretty unlikely that a battle is going to last like 15 minutes or so. And I do notice when I watch other people commentate that it's a bit tricky to commentate if something drags on. So basically, yeah, it's probably a little bit easier to commentate in a game which is a little bit more fast-paced. Yes, look at me. I tend to drag things on, and I could probably have said that in a shorter sentence. But yeah, in short, I'm not sure if I should do RPG for my next LP, because RPGs are kind of slow at times. And sometimes I'm just not sure what to say. You know, yeah, basically playing a game blind, it leaves you with many questions which you're trying to figure out, and it can be tricky to actually commentate if you don't know. Yeah, if I had played this game before and I actually knew everything, every nook and cranny, it would be pretty easy to commentate, I think. But my intention is to actually do mostly blind playthroughs, or only blind playthroughs if possible. But you never know what might happen in the future. And the same goes for what I said earlier. You know, the only thing I'm going to stand by is that I wouldn't mind actually playing a little bit more a game which is a little bit more fast-paced. You know, yeah. An example would be like if I would do a Devil May Cry playthrough or something like that, which I'm not, because I play this game like a lot. And yeah, those games are fast-paced, and they're probably a little bit easier to commentate because everything is a bit fast. But as with everything, it's a subjective opinion, and regardless, I don't mind suggestions for other games to LP, even if I might not completely agree. But well, you never know. You might find some game which you never knew about, which is actually pretty good. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I did come back to this area, and I did kind of figure that, oh hey, maybe if I stand at least 2 tiles away from those red-eyed statues, I probably won't fall into a booby trap. Let's try it, and it worked. I was running around like mad in this place, and I could have saved myself some time by simply going here the first time. And oh, the joys of blind LPs. Anyway, I do feel that we have a boss fight coming up. Yeah. I thought the thong chick had come back again. But this is some bitch in a long, ugly skirt. Either way, you... What is wrong with you?